Coming to you from Annapolis, Maryland, home of the U.S. Naval Academy, the sailing capital of the world, home of the world's largest crab feast, and 4 signers of the Declaration of Independence. This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, a daily roundup of local news that you can use, including local sports, local events, local opinion, and local weather from DMV Weather. Now here's your host, publisher of Eye on Annapolis, John Frenaye.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, April 25th, 2018. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Hey, just a quick update on the Arundel Lodge fire up in Severn. Investigators are still investigating the cause of the fire, but they do believe that Barbara Brown, the Arundel Lodge employee, was trying to save William Garcia when they both died. Both bodies were found together. While investigators have been talking to neighbors, they are asking anyone with any information, even if you think it's insignificant, to contact them at 410-222-8477. A recent Goucher College poll shows that Governor Larry Hogan has a 69% approval rating. There was another survey done showed that he was the second most popular governor in the United States. And the Goucher poll predicts that Hogan will have a 10-point lead over the best-performing Democrats. Currently, right now, the two that are in the lead and they're neck and neck are Ben Jealous and Rushern Baker. But polling director Malaya Cromer said you can't count an April poll as a crystal ball for November. The Pier Six Pavilion in Baltimore sold out. They didn't sell, they sold out. Didn't sell out a show, but they sold out the name. Pier Six Pavilion will now be called the MECU Pavilion for the Municipal Employees Credit Union. How much they had to pay for this naming rights was not disclosed, but you can expect a new name on the iconic venue in Baltimore coming soon. That must be a Maryland thing, naming venues after credit unions. Up in Towson, you have the CQ Arena. And now down in Baltimore, we have the MECU Pavilion. Have you ever traveled on the Washington Beltway and seen that giant castle? It's a Mormon temple, and it opened in 1974. And what I didn't realize is that it's not really used for Sunday services. It's open for the faithful, for weddings, for baptisms, and traditional events, but not typical Sunday services. And it has never been open to the public since 1974 when it opened. However, they are now undergoing a significant renovation that will be complete sometime in 2020. They don't have a full schedule yet, but once that is complete, they're going to open the Mormon Temple for approximately 30 to 45 days to the public. So you may want to keep that time frame in the back of your head there. I've always been sort of fascinated by that building that rises out of the clouds. It looks like it sits so high above everything. I'd love to go in and check it out and see what it's all about. That's about it for the news today. Hang tight. We've got George Young with DMV Weather coming right up after Sean ONeill with RBC Wealth Management.
I'm Sean ONeill, your local RBC Wealth Management advisor. When you choose to work with me, you'll have access to a worldwide network of financial products and services only available from a leading global institution. RBC's international reputation for physical strength and stability, world-class capabilities, and corporate values is unique in the financial services industry. I also recognize the importance of reinvesting in the communities in which we live and work, and I'm committed to serving my clients by building long-term relationships based on trust, integrity, and confidence. I look forward to helping you with your wealth management needs. Call me, Sean ONeill, today at 410-573-6723 for a complimentary consultation.
RBC Wealth Management, a division of RBC Capital Markets, LLC. Member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. This is Maryland. The weather can be nearly unpredictable. We've got George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis to sort it all out.
Hey everyone, this is George with DMV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, April 25th. We got plenty of rain overnight after a much delayed start yesterday, and we'll see more rain today, although showers and storms will become very scattered as the day progresses, with temps across Annapolis and all of Anne Arundel County expected to be in the 60 to 65 degree range. After that, conditions will improve a bit on Thursday, with a likelihood that skies will stay dry for most of the day and temps will be 65 to 70 degrees. But then the threat of showers will return again Friday into Saturday as another system heads our way, though the overall outlook for the weekend is generally pretty good with temperatures in the 60s and 70s and mainly dry conditions overall. Okay, that's it for us today. Be sure to download our free weather app by searching the Apple App Store or Google Play Store for DC MDVA weather, so you can track the rain today and get the latest forecast each day. And also be sure to follow us on our website at dmvweather.com or on Facebook or Twitter. This is George Young of DMV Weather. Make it a great day out there today, and remember, whatever the weather outside, have fun and be safe.
Hi, this is Randy.
And Claudia Boldiga. Please join us and our presenting sponsor, RXNT, on Saturday, April 28th on AAMC's South Campus for Denim and Diamonds Bash. Proceeds will benefit mental health and addiction services in our community. Now more than ever, we need to focus on this critical need.
The bash sold out last year, so don't delay and join us for this fabulous night under the stars. Can't make the party? You can still help by purchasing a raffle ticket.
This year's raffle is a stunning 4-piece amethyst jewelry collection donated by Cezanne Jewelers, valued at $5,000. Only 100 tickets will be sold for the raffle, so don't miss out. For event or raffle tickets, go to aamcdenimanddiamonds.org.
Thanks for your support of Anne Arundel Medical Center's efforts to improve the availability of mental health and addiction services throughout our community.
Remember, it's not just a party, it's a party with a purpose.
Hey there, it's John. And I wanted to let you know about some local podcasts that you may not have known about and suggest that you give them a listen. Anne Arundel County State's Attorney Wes Adams just launched Docket by the Bay. It's sort of like a true crime drama without all the drama, and gives you a really good look into how the prosecution works with the police and the courts. It's brand spanking new and totally fascinating. The Naptown Pintcast by our favorite beer nerd Liz Murphy. If there ever was a woman in the know in terms of beer, she is it, and lucky for us, she brings us along as she talks to the brewers and the movers and the shakers all over the state. And be sure to catch her weekly, column in the Capitol. Finally, the Annapolis podcast is the original podcast here in town, and it was started by Scott McMullen, whom I call the Podfather. He finds notable and obscure people in the area with a great story and brings them to you. Unfortunately, right now, he's running for county councilman in District 6, so he's not as regular as he was before. Ooh, that didn't sound too good. But you know what I meant. But do check him out as well. You can find all of them by searching whatever app you use to listen, or on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, or Google Music. And while you're there, give them, and this one of course, a rating and a review. It really helps us all grow and gets a larger audience for all of us. Of course, you could also do it the old-fashioned way as well. Just tell all of your friends. Okay, so go do that, and we'll be right here waiting.
Thanks for listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. If you like what you heard, make sure to tell your friends and colleagues about it. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find much more. Be sure to check out our other weekly podcast, The Maryland Crabs. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.